What's up, y'all? It's BWADE. I am excited to walk you guys through these 5 MLB picks for Saturday's slate of games. I'm going to kind of show you the data, walk you through my research process, and show and explain to you guys why I decided to put my money on them, why I like them, and the goal is to help you guys make money, right? So, as always, it's still gambling, so bet responsibly. Y'all, looking at how we did today, Friday, on the free picks that I gave out, MLB, we had a great day. We cashed our 3-man slip on Underdog. We got 6.7x for that, so if you tailed on that, y'all, we are fucking up. Paul Skeens, 0 earned runs allowed. I'm just going to run through it real quick. Paul Skeens, 0 earned runs allowed. Corey Seager, we faded him again, and he actually did get a hit, run, or RBI, but he didn't go over the 1.5, so that cashed again. And then Jeremy Pena went over. He's just been fucking money lately. Our 2-man, Ranger Suarez, also pitched a shutout, and so he was good, but Carlos Correa was the one chalk that we had out of the 5 picks I gave out. So all in all, gave out 5 picks, 4 of them hit. We cashed our 3-man for 6.7x. Great day in MLB. We also cashed the free pick that I gave out on Instagram for Betr. We cashed 2 more slips in VIP. Great day overall, guys. VIP games were not as good. We went 2 and 3. We had the Pacers +6, and just because of the way the game ended, Thunder ended up winning by 7 because of free throws and shit. And so that was a terrible ending to that game. And I don't know if you guys saw on the sideline, the 2 guys dressed like Dumb and Dumber with the faces, like necklaces basically, with a Stephen A. Smith and Perkins faces on them. But that was fucking classic. Getting courtside seats and calling out 2 of ESPN's top basketball analysts, basically calling them Dumb and Dumber, was a classic move. I respect it. Those guys are trash. So, guys, if you want to jump in VIP and get all of our game picks, get additional player props as well, there's 2 ways to jump in. You can either use code MLB in the checkout. You'll get 80% off. It's going to cost you $10 for a week or $20 for a month of picks. Or you can just sign up with one of these apps I tell you about in the video. It's going to be Sleeper, Parlay Play, or even any of the apps below in the description. You sign up, use my promo code, deposit $5, $100, doesn't matter, and then send me a screenshot. I will get you a week of VIP, and you can tail all of our picks. They go directly to your phone. On top of that, I give away an autographed jersey every month just to say thank you to you guys. And this month we're doing a signed SGA jersey. It's the finals. Had to pick somebody from the Pacers or the Thunder. Went with SGA. So as long as you like this video, subscribe to this channel, and drop a comment down below, you will be entered into that raffle at the end of the month. Every single video you comment on this month is an additional entry to win that jersey. So make sure to do those 3 things. Let's start getting into these picks. I'm starting out with Bowden Francis over 5.5 hits allowed against the Phillies. And this is going to be a pitcher slip. It's a 2-man. Yo, the Phillies just beat the shit out of this dude. Like, he's faced them twice. Both games. They had 6 hits against him last year with 3 earned runs. I felt like that was a good outing. And then this year, just less than 2 weeks ago, they faced him again and got him for 7 hits, 6 earned runs, and he got pulled in the 2nd inning. So he only got 5 outs in that game before he got pulled. The Phillies, just something about the way they see his pitches, they tear him up. And so I like him to get at least 6 hits off of him. I'm rocking with that. Either way, he's been going over that. I mean, he's gone over it in 6 out of his last 9 games, and he's gone over it in both games he's faced the Phillies. Staying with the same game, I'm taking Christopher Sanchez over 4.5 strikeouts. I absolutely love this pick. Yo, I get that Toronto strikes out the least in baseball, right? And so that's why this line is so low, but it's too low. Like, he averages 6.4 strikeouts per start. He's gone over this in 10 out of 13 games this year. And yeah, last game he only had 4 strikeouts against them. That's the only game he's missed this in his last 8 starts. But it was 4. Like, he just missed it, and that was his worst outing in the last 8 starts. When we look head to head, his 2 previous starts against them, he went over. And then when we look at him at home, he's gone over this in every single home game this year. He hasn't missed this at home. All of his games where he's gone under 4.5 strikeouts have been on the road, which is how he faced Toronto last time, on the road. So him being at home, I love him to get at least 5 strikeouts here. I'm locking this one in. And you'll see that slip on the screen here. We're getting 3.3x for this on Parlay Play. Been using Parlay Play a ton. They get their props up early. They have great payouts. You guys can see we're getting 3.3x for this. It's better than I can find on any other app for these two. And when you sign up using code BWADE, they're going to give you a free $5 pick. You don't even have to make a deposit to get that. You can just play with the $5. See if you like the app, play around in there a little, and then if you do decide that you like it, you make a deposit. They're going to double that as well, up to $100. So ideally, you can get a $105 sign-up bonus. You can just pull some money off a different app, download, deposit it into Parlay Play. Instantly gets doubled. Like, there's no risk. It's basically like winning a bet without having to take the risk of losing. You just doubled your money up. So do that, take a screenshot, send it to me on Instagram. I'll get you the free week of VIP. You guys can tell all of our picks. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop that comment so you get entered to win the signed SGA jersey at the end of the month. Let's get into these next three picks. I'm rocking with Juan Soto again. They keep giving us Juan Soto over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs at even money. He's hit it in 8 out of his last 10. Now, there is a flip side to this pick. Whenever there is, like, I always want to show you guys the full picture so that you can make an educated decision as to whether you want to tail or not. And so, Drew Rasmussen is on the mound for Tampa. This dude has been stellar. When we look at his numbers, I mean, he went 4 straight games without giving a run. Now, last game against Miami, he did give up 2 runs. He also gave up some hits, and so it looks like that streak's been broken a little bit, but he's a great pitcher. His ERA is at 2.2. His whip is under 1, so I don't want to discount that. But Juan Soto's just been, ever since he faced Colorado, he got back on track. Something about facing the Rockies helps players get back in their groove. And since then, he has been doing really well. He's only missed this 3 times in the last 14 games since that series started at the end of May. And when we look head-to-head, he kills Tampa, right? He's gone over this in 6 straight games against Tampa. I mean, shit, the last 5, he's averaging 27, 30. The last 5 games against Tampa, he's averaging 6 hits, runs, and RBIs per game. So he demolishes Tampa. I like him to get over here. He's just consistently been doing it. Kyle Schwarber, over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. So he had a dinger today in the 2nd inning, and they're facing Bowden Francis again, who I told you guys they fucked him up last time they faced him. He's 2 for 5 against him with a home run. He hits his stuff well, and you see the last 2 games against Toronto, he went over this. He started last series not great. He ended it getting over, and then he started this series, like I said, with the 2nd inning, 3-run home run. This is more of a matchup type pick. I just think Kyle Schwarber is going to get a good hit off Francis, whether it's a homer or a double out off the wall. I think he gets something extra bases. Either way, we're getting over 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. And then I'm wrapping it up with Jose Quintana, under 2.5 earned runs. You guys see what I see on the screen here. We're going under 2.5. He's only gone over this once all season. St. Louis has only scored 2 runs in this series so far in the last 2 games, right? So this is going to be game 3 in this series. Last game they scored 2 runs. The game before that they scored 0 runs. The game before that, to end the previous series, they only had 2 runs. So they have 4 runs in the last 3 games. They're on a 6-game losing streak. The offense is not clicking right now. And Jose Quintana is coming to town, who, I mean, his ERA is at 2.6. He hasn't given up more than 2 earned runs, except for once against arguably the best lineup in baseball. And head-to-head, he's faced them this year and last year and only gave up 1 earned run in each start. When I said that Christian Sanchez was my favorite pick, I lied. Jose Quintana, under 2.5 earned runs, is probably my favorite pick of the day. Lock this one in, y'all. You'll see that slip on the screen here. We're getting 5.3x for this on Sleeper, but they give us tons of promos. I got a 50% profit boost, so I'm actually getting 7.5x for this. I don't know why it doesn't show up when I screenshot it, but 50% profit boost. They give us a ton of promos on here. They have a bunch of different stat categories to pick from. They get their props up early. Guys, this is one of my favorite apps. I use this app every day. If you watch my videos, you know Sleeper is one of my go-tos. When you sign up using code BWADE, they're going to double your first deposit up to $100 and give you a free pick. Take advantage of these sign-up bonuses. Take advantage of the promos that these apps give you. It is how we get an edge against the apps. Jump on that, sign up with Sleeper, and send me a screenshot so you get the free week of VIP. And look, even if you have both these apps or you can't sign up with them, there's another 4 or 5 below in the description. And if you don't want to sign up with any of those, you can just use code MLB and get 80% off. Like, I've created multiple ways for y'all to jump into VIP for next to nothing. Join the team and start hitting some of these slips with us. And then make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment so you get entered to win that signed SGA jersey. I appreciate y'all. Let's get some fucking money this weekend.